join us on our Telegram channel. It's very, very important because most of the calls coming through this channel and the testimonials speak for themselves, as you can see above. So if you need the link, you just check the bio, check the link in our bio, or if you read this caption, so the link is also pasted there, right? Hope to see you there. See you on the other side. Hello guys, so I'm just here to briefly talk about the House of World Telegram channel. Alright, so this is where most of the calls in the House of World community comes in. Alright, it is great that you follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages, but even greater, you can follow us on our Telegram channel or join us on our Telegram channel. It's very, very important because most of the calls coming through this channel and the testimonials speak for themselves, as you can see above. So if you need the link, you just check the bio, check the link in our bio, or if you read this caption, so the link is also pasted there, right? Hope to see you there. See you on the other.
Okay, guys, good day, everyone. Welcome to today's section. Wow, let me know if you guys can actually hear me, and from your end, those of you connecting. Okay, coming. Let me clear off some of this stuff from the screen. Welcome to today's day 2 of 7 days of we're going to be going live for the next 7 days, which we talked about earlier on, and specifically because of the what is going on right now, the period we are in, whereby we are doing the 1 million giveaway. And across the 1 million giveaway, first of all, we said we're going to give out to some persons that we actually need. And actually, we've given out to 2 persons, which I probably we're going to make a post regarding that aspect. We were seriously in need and actually need the support. And then we started the referral contest, which started yesterday and it's going to run for the next 7 days. So today is day 2, tomorrow is going to be day 3, and at the end of the eve of each of these days, we're going to be going live, and I'm going to call out the top winners for that day. That means the top 4 contestants. That's those who have been able to have the highest record in referrals for that particular day, and then credit them the 100K for that day as well. And we do that till end of the session. And but now, while we're holding a live session, I stated that instead of just coming and then calling out people's names of those who are qualified, or showing the top 4 for that day and crediting them, why not just give more than that? So instead of just giving money, you could give what is bigger than money, which is definitely what we have been doing. But for a long while, I haven't gone live. We haven't had live sessions. So it's also characterized towards the fact that I want to be able to, we are able to not just come to take money, we're also coming to make money. So the next 6-7 days is all about coming. Let's come together on the sessions. Let's take money. Let us make money. Let's take money. Let us make money. So that's basically characterizing the factors of everything we are doing, the information that is being given on how you can literally apply the knowledge, apply the wisdom, apply the value, and generate money out of it as well. We're in a season, in an era whereby a lot of people are going through a lot of hardship, a lot of and turbulence financially in their lives. But the funny thing is, on the other side of the world is a lot of persons who are making a lot of money. And I'm privileged to be among those set of people who are on the other side of the world who are making a whole lot of money. So the kind of money some of us are making are outrageous amounts, which is some people might not be able to even see that figure in their lifetime. But this is it. I want to be able to, why being on the other side, bridge us into the other side by sharing with you guys the insights, the informations, the ideas that literally can help you move over from this side to the next side as well. That is basically what we are doing. That is basically the idea behind the sessions and the value being given as well. Now, on yesterday's live, we talked about basically, I think, four things or about five things. So, one of the things to talk about was the market overview, which I made us understand about the general macro market view and what we are expecting for the crypto and the Bitcoin markets in the month of July, August, and September. I say these 3 months are actually very critical months as well. So we did all that yesterday. And like I said, whenever the market has moved up drastically like it did yesterday and take a lot of people by surprise and do so well, one thing that happens is that it begins to consolidate for a period of time. And after consolidating, it gets to the point or gets to the peak whereby it now begins to thrive. So it will consolidate for a while, and after consolidating for a while, then it begins to thrive. So it gets to the point whereby you can now you can now say, okay, it's going to go down, it's going to go up. So we are in that consolidation period because that's basically what we are experiencing right now. That's basically what we are having right now, and which you guys are actually seeing that is going on right now. The consolidation for Bitcoin that is happening right now. So we did all that yesterday, and I don't want to look at that chart, but let us look at two other we look at an asset. So let me share my screen. So look at a couple of those assets that we talked about. So why not one of them was waves. We talked about waves, and one of the things we were actually looking at on this asset and on this coin, it's basically the breakout, which it's currently at that breakout point as well on waves, and we are having it already retesting, which is where we are at. So looking at it, we are gonna get a second entry for this sooner than later as well. Personally, on my own trade, I closed 50% of my position because as the market begins to consolidate, there's a likelihood that we could decide to see maybe BTC retracing, and if it's retracing, all these guys are going to follow down as well. So I'm looking at it for a clear structure to find a second re-entry. So for me, we've already closed 50% of my entry. It's gonna be like a top-up entry for me regarding this particular assets. Then the second asset I think I looked out for us, or I think the second asset we looked at was LUNC. Especially the fact that we talked about the fundamental news that is most likely going to be coming in for this asset and for this token. And that fundamental news, if it's is true, we're having rumors right now, but if it is true, this will literally very, very, very well go bullish. But if it is not true, then it becomes dangerous as well. Dangerous as well. So we are banking on that fact, banking on that fact. So that is the second thing we looked at yesterday. So I'm still the same thing I did on waves is what I did here. I closed 50% of my position on both of them in profits, and waiting for uh next move to be able to see if I'm to add positions or not on it as well. Then we looked at another token called Leo, Leo USDT. And now this is the unique thing about Leo when we looked at Leo. So I'm coming, I'm having an issue here. I want to be sure that we. Okay, fantastic. So this was my chat. I know the other chat wasn't my chat. So we looked at Leo, and there's something unique about Leo. I say that first of all, this is a token that almost no one in the crypto space is talking about it. And I was like, why is nobody talking about Leo? Leo has been for actually it's been for a while, but I was on that part like, why is no one talking about Leo? Why is nobody talking about Leo? That's basically one of the things I was, and the it has a very different price structure and very different nature than the rest of the crypto market. And you can see how strong it is, how it has been consolidating. And that's one of the major factors you look at for tokens that you know will do well or has great potentials. We look at how it holds true in the bearish state as well. And I said Leo is definitely primed for upwards movement as well. And I highlighted this as our target zones for Leo. And the first target is 3.759. Second target should be 3.944, and the third is $4. And once it breaks through this, then we just know that there's no stopping for this asset as well, and definitely just go higher. Because of one of the things that's unique about Leo is the burning mechanism. The burning mechanism embedded in it. So it is something that is quite different from what every other exchange is doing. One thing you need to understand is Leo is run by Bitfinex, and Bitfinex is the number one. I think if we're talking about number ones or the top five exchanges in the world, Bitfinex, because Bitfinex was launched sometime in 2012 as well. So they've been in existence for a very long time, even before Binance as well. So, and these guys have saying that they are coming up with a bonding mechanism whereby a part of the funds they are making every month is going to go to buying back those tokens. And remember what I talk about revenue. And if you read the PDF that I think if you read the PDF or some of the things that I've been talking on, I've been touching on the asset that has to do with okay, the series we've been having on how to prepare for the bull run, how to make money for the bull run. If you've been following up on that series, one of the things you begin to understand is some of the things I begin to teach you. You begin to see them repeat in the particular kind of assets I choose to say has potentials for us as well. So you begin to see that happen. Like for example, you see Leo. Leo is already top 20. So the question is, when it was below top 1000, why was nobody talking about it? Top 500, nobody talking about it. And this dude is already top 20 and nobody's talking about it. So right before your noses, you're going to see Leo maybe get to top 10, and maybe that's when people are like, whoa, where has Leo been as well? So the same kind of thing happened in so basically that is it. That is it. When you look at the factors, and this is basically based on the same model, revenue model. When there's a revenue model and this revenue model decides to take that front and puts it into the charts, that is the only majority sustainable way that could literally send this to keep on getting better and bigger and bigger and bigger and better and bigger when it comes to asset as well. So you look at the same asset class, the same thing, the same method I taught in the first or second or third, you just see it repeat as well. So that's the same thing I look at when I looked at Neo that piqued my interest in it. And so I think that this was yesterday we had the session, and yesterday was 22nd. So it was currently around here already, and it's been to strongly ever since, and it's still holding up fine as well. So Leo is something that whether you're trading it on futures or you decided to trade it on sports, at the same time you should be in profit and you should have our targets. And also, it's not just we're not talking about bullshit coins that we know that have high risk of saying their let me say small market cap and all that. We're not talking about all those meme coins and bullshit. We're talking about sustainable projects here that has value and has potentials short term, mid term, and long term as well, even into the bull run as well. So we looked at that as well, and we are also in profit that way. And I'm just riding it because of I just believe this is a worthy gem for long, the worthy gem for long, worthy lamp for long. Okay. Meanwhile, guys, you guys should, if you're watching on either YouTube or you're watching on Facebook, please click on the like. Is it like or love? I don't know which is important. If it's like or love, just click on any of it. Either like or love. Just click on any of them. It helps the algorithm of the videos to be able to reach more persons that needs to see this and hear this. So that is the review for yesterday's trade, basically, which I shared. Okay, I think I talked about one, which was job chain as well. I said everyone should, and this is the thing about that. Before we move over to the next thing, and then we do the giveaway. Now, for the aspect of job chain, I think I mentioned the fact of the revenue system and basically the team, the team, and the structures that are being built over time across various countries, and how, you know, tokens and assets that literally. Now, this is the thing that benefits people and the masses, trying to bring in real valid Web 2 use case and attaching it to Web 3 use case. So when you're blending Web 2 utilities and Web 3 utilities into one, it becomes a bomb. And now when you are not just doing it, but you have strong backings and what we call license, it's a whole different ball game entirely. If you notice, there's a lot of issues that have been going on with exchanges right now, and we're seeing a lot of exchanges that are being hit bad from the US, Binance, and a lot of big exchanges are being hit bad very well, and various government. And why? Because of this same thing that has to do with license, what should be done, what should not be done. You look at the same thing, the same kind of similar issues, and look at the same issues. So when you look at job chain being able to have solved that problem in most EU countries, we have about 6 to 7 continents in the world, and out of this, job chain is been able to have cut through about two to about 3 continents as well, which is also very very amazing for and awesome. So one thing I think I urge you to do is to go to Twitter, where they recently had an interview with Ledger. Ledger, if you know, Ledger is one of the oldest what's it called, oldest cold wallet platform. So for years now, they had a major interview with them, and that was yesterday, I think. So, and it's on their Twitter. You want to go there and you want to like check through and watch it, listen to the interview. It's something that is going to you, so you will gain a lot of clarity of how the ecosystem is and how big this could be. You know, I think somebody posted something on one of the chat groups or so, and was like, they bought it earlier on and they sold off, and they say you cannot make generational wealth in crypto when you are selling off gem coins and buying off uh, rubbish tokens. It's not going to be possible. Now, when you look at shit coins, look at meme coins. Shit coins and meme coins are like gambles, in the sense that out of, let's say, when Peep came, how many people literally like made generational wealth out of it? If let's say there are 1 million people trading it, out of the 1 million people trading it, barely the amount that we actually make generational wealth is just going to be less than 5%. Less than 5% makes that money, and the remaining 95% are scrambling for the other whatever that remains pinches. So just less than 5%. So what you want to do is, so that means that 90% of this shit coins and meme coins, you get to see that it's just less than 5% that are actually making the most money, and the majority of people are not making money. But when it comes to gem coins that has the real valid use case that is needed in the web 2 world, and also have a revenue system and stream that can literally fuel the activities of the token, sustain it, and also has strong regulatory backings behind it to ensure the fluidity of activities, then you know that you have a time bomb in your hand as well. You have a time bomb in your hand as well. So when we say, okay, this is the Safo, it's like gives you that idea that, okay, this is Safo as well. And each of these things has potentials for like job alone. Looking at it, probably doing this like killing like 1-0 in the short term, and within the mid-term killing another 2 zeros or 3 zeros over, down to even long term as well. So it's a huge opportunity for us. We have a buy up to price as high as 0.001, I think, or so, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So I think that's those were the like the four things. And I haven't sold anything here. I haven't sold anything. I'm just on it. I'm holding because I'm basically anticipating more movement and more exits on that particular project as well. So those are the four tokens we talked about yesterday. We talked about Waves, we talked about LEONC, we talked about Leo, and then we talked about Job Chain as well. And then now so a lot of, like I said, a lot of push is coming in the next couple of days, and it's just definitely going to be insane and massive as well. So the key word, in actually becoming very very rich in cryptos is positioning. Positioning, that is the key word. Positioning, because what differentiates the 5% who makes the most money even in the meme coins and shit coins and genuine coins is one keyword: positioning. Positioning. If you do not understand positioning, you will just keep on wasting your time in crypto. You will be everywhere, yet you will end up being nowhere. There's some of you who it seems like you're doing crypto, doing a lot, almost everything in crypto you're doing, and you keep on doing that, and you keep on doing it, and you keep on um what is it, motivating yourself that one day you're actually going to make money and succeed and become financially free. Well, the truth is, it is going to be very far from you if you miss the word positioning. So you want to be positioned. So if you can understand that, it's all about, where am I positioned? Am I positioned in the right group? Am I positioned in the right community? Am I positioned in the right information? Am I positioned in the right thing? Am I positioned in the right ecosystem? Once you get the hold of right positioning, you have solved your problem to becoming so successful and rich in cryptos by 70 to 80%. The remaining 20% is just you putting in the work of being in the right position. And that is it. You just keep on flying as well. So that being stated, uh, on those assets and tokens, so we are going to now talk about. I said that I'm going to talk about a particular strategy and secret, and it's not really a secret, but let's say it's a strategy. But I wouldn't really refer to it as secret. But this is something I talked about, that we are in the world. There are people. There are 90% is everywhere, 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 and there 10% is just somewhere. And this 10% are people who are making a whole lot of money. And it seems like, what do these people know that this set of people don't know? It's sometimes wealth, increase, finances, money. These things could be so visible that you're unable to see it. Sometimes the key to your next level, your financial transformations, your abundance, it could be so visible that you cannot see it. It's a funny word. Sometimes the idea or the step or the instruction to your next level, to financial freedom, to what, it can be so visible to you that you're unable to even see it. That's how it is sometimes. Now, in 2017, there was this platform called Steemit, and there's a platform called Publish OX. They are still in existence. Steemit is still in existence. Publish OX was still in existence. We started using these platforms sometime around 2017. And this was the idea of this platform. These platforms were social media platforms that were actually paying us. So you're being paid to, when you create content on them, when you post. The same thing we get to do on I'm coming. The same thing we get to do on platforms like we get to do on Facebook, which we are all streaming live and connected to me, or on YouTube. The same thing or on Twitter is being done on most of these platforms. So you can see here, this Teammates is basically like a social media website where people post like blogs and all that. And people till now, people are still making money on Steemit, but it's not like before. Before, it was crazy. The money being made there is so much than like right now. For example, if you look here, you see this guy here. Uh, this person is making up to $593 on just this post alone. This content this person is making alone, this person is making up to $593 as well on this content alone. Then if you look here, this person making about $181 on just this content alone. pending to be paid out to this person. In 7 days, this payment will get to this person. So people are still making money in Steemit, but it's not like before. So that's why I'm not going. But I just want to give us so you see practically what I'm saying. Let it not be I'm just babbling or whatever or whatnot. So let me do this. There's another platform too that we were making use of. So I don't know why it's called Publish OX. So I was on Steemit and then we also make use of Public OX. So Public OX 2 is also the same thing that Simic does. Basically, like a platform whereby just you can see it here. I don't need to even explain. It's basically a social media platform whereby you blog, you drop contents, you drop stuffs, and you can earn money on that as well. So, like you see here, this person is earning about $4 on this post, $5 on this post. So the same way you are, let's say you're making posts on other platforms, you're not making any money. Here you are earning money on your activities on the social media platform. When you make posts, you are making money on it. So Steemit was one that we were using very well. Publish OX was another one we using well. But this was way back in 2017. Way back in 2017. So like I'm not really doing this Steemit again or Publish OX, and but it was way back. And these projects were actually paying in cryptos, in coins, in cryptos and coins. So then, the number of people who are in crypto now is different from the number of people who are in the number of people now who are present in crypto is different from the number of people who used to be present then. So it is easier to make the money. So the competition, what is happening right now is that the competition in the crypto space is increasing every single day, increases every single day, every single day, every single day, is increasing every single day. So then it was very easy. So sometimes we could generate. Some people make. I know people who did not even who were making this has nothing to do with whether you're an expert in crypto or not. Too. This has nothing to do. There are a lot of people too, copywriters who were not even experts in crypto who were making money from this. Some people were carrying up to $1,000 per month, some $100 per month, some I think some persons even up to like $500 per month, some $2,000 per month as well. The rates of some countries like let's say Nigeria then is different from now as well. So with like 700K or so right now should be like $1,000, but then like $2,000 as well. So people were making crazy amount of money every month from way back then in this tokens in this project. I made money from Publish OX. I made money from Steemit. Now, but since then, this was the funny thing that happened. That there were a few persons, a few of my friends that were wiser than some of us. And why did I say they were wiser than some of us? In as of 2017, when we were being paid most of those tokens, there was this dude. I think the price of I'm coming. Let me check something. Let me share this for us. Let me share this. The price of Steemit then was. I think the price of Steemit should be. I've recalled. Let's just check it. Let's just check it. So I'll be sure. I'll be sure. Let's because this is Steam. So there's Steam and there's Steam dollars actually. If around 0.0 something, then if I'm not mistaken, it should be around 0.0 something. Okay, yes, I'm correct. In 2017, the price around 0.06, 0.03 around that range. So there was this dude who was a couple of them. There are about three of my friends I know who were actually saving some of theirs. So they were leaving some of the tokens, holding some of the tokens, and I think they were leaving like about $100 worth of it every month, every month, every month. And then by January, 1 year later, less than a year, but it took about 10 months or so, Steemit had rose to about over $8. Some exchanges then it was actually higher than that. The way I'm gonna put it. Some of the data we're seeing right now is different from the data then. There were some exchanges seem to go to as high as $13 in some as well then as well. So and if you convert that, that should be like about 13,000%. That's 130x. 130x. So some of my friends who had Steemit left, personally, I had like just $50 left. Just $50 left. So that $50 I had left gave me how much did it even give me? It didn't give me much money, but when I mean it gave me much money, how many people, but not like the kind of money these other guys that kept theirs made. I made about $6,500. $6,500 on this from my $50 that I just left. And the leaving was because I forgot, because I was literally the type that I was just cashing out everything, selling off everything. And then there was this dude who actually I think he left up to like $2,000 worth or so, and then I think he made somewhere around 260,000 to about 300,000 dollars or so in about a year later. Now, this is the thing. The reason why many of us did not actually leave so much steam into it, because we, as much as we believe that it's going to move up, we did not actually expect that okay, it is going to move up. Our minds were not there. We are not futuristic. We are just concerned that okay, what are we going to just make that sharp money down, make that sharp money down. A lot of my friends, we killed a lot of money here as well. Many of them, there are about three of them right now. They are not fully involved in cryptos. They have massive businesses they are doing, but this was a very crazy head start for them. Now, I was looking at a couple of platforms, and I look at a couple of what is going on right now, and I came across this particular platform that is not really much talked about right now, because I was checking like, okay, who is actually talking about it? Is there anybody that's actually talking about this platform now? Or come in? Is anybody talking about this platform now? And I was checking through, because this platform has the same features that Steemit has, the same features that Publish OS has, but in a better way. And it's actually currently, I think they've also been for, I don't know how long, but the major implementations that they are doing, they had a partnership with ChatGPT, and they had two major partnerships that actually very, very huge. One with ChatGPT, and one other partnership I've actually forgotten about it. So when I was checking, they have a mobile app as well. A mobile app as well. So theirs is different and more unique, because they are coming up with the concept of being more like a, they have a token. The token is already on CoinMarketCap as well, CoinGecko and all that. So it's not like uh, a new, but they launched that they have been building for over how long now? Is it up to 2 years or so? The launch that they have been building and working on is going live this June. So they're doing a public launch this June, and that public launch is running with a particular airdrop advantage too. So there's an airdrop advantage, which I'm going to, in fact, okay, let me share this. Let me post this for us. I'll post this on the groups, so everyone can just simply register while I do the explanation briefly, and then we deal with the giveaway stuff and all that. Okay, I'm coming. So you can, once you click on the link, okay, I'm going to, let me just do this, and then I think I'll pick up the explanation for every one of us to be able to. Okay, I just shared it to, it's almost everywhere right now, so everybody can actually have access to it, and then I'll do an explanation. So if you're on the what's it called, you're on any of the Telegram channel, which definitely you should be in, you should have seen it, or any of the WhatsApp groups, you should have seen it. Even on Facebook too, you should have seen it as well. So let me talk about this. Let me talk about them. And basically, the opportunity I saw here as well, quickly, and then we announce the winners for the giveaway, and we should be done Okay, fantastic. So basically, what these guys did is that they combined social media and AI. So they are blended social media and AI together. So basically, they are what and decided to blend the same features you have on Facebook on their own platform, the same features you have on TikTok on their platform, the same features you have on a social network like Facebook, Twitter on their platform. But this is why they designed it in a way that serves both human and AI. And now everything you do generates you money in their token. Everything you do generates you money in their token. And the money in their tokens, you can withdraw it just like Steam it and Publish OX. And mind you, the number of people who are using this are not the number of people who are using Publish OS and Steam it are like 100 times the number of people using this. They don't even have to, they don't have up to 1 million users yet. I don't think it's even up to 100,000 yet. I think maybe around 15,000 or so, a bit 20,000 or so. So the the competition here is almost as good as nothing, very very little, and then so the opportunity to make a lot of money from engaging on the platform is there as well. So when you click on the link, you register an account, or if you download the mobile app, you use my code, it gives you a boost and all that. And then I think you've even been given a credit owner. Then once you do that on the website, on the app, after doing that, there's an option that talks about an airdrop which is currently going on for them. That airdrop is going to end on the 15th of July. So you want to now click on the airdrop and fill in the details. But before you'll be able to um filling for them to accept the details for the airdrop, you have to follow this process I just sent you. So register. Once you register, your details and all that, because it will now be required for you to now put in the airdrop. That is a different benefit or different gain you are going to gain entirely as well from what is going on. So there are two things here. There's the airdrop which is going to end on the 15th of July next month, and you can benefit from it after you registered and put in your details. And then besides that, the activities you're doing on their platform, you can do it. Now, this is another thing that is mind blowing here. Instead of struggling on how to set up your profile on this platform, they have an option where you can automatically import your Facebook data or your Instagram data and content into the network. So it's as good as you have just, they just ease the process. So it's as good as you are already on Facebook and the same thing on Facebook is just here. Or you want to import your Instagram, whatever of them, you can just import it into the platform and start making use of it. Now the rest things is for you to go and figure it out. I cannot start because for me to start explaining how many things there, I will now start opening the app. I'm really sharing the app with you guys. So all my duty is to give you the alpha, give you the bomb, give you the information, and then you go out there, you explore it, and then you can start making money from it. It is the tokens, they are tradable. Withdrawals takes place every 7 days. As this way, I think you can withdraw every 7 days, just like Steam it and Publish OX. But the good thing here is whatever you are doing, as you start making money and making benefits on the platform, do not be 100%, do not be very foolish as most of us were foolish in 2017, 2018. Whatever you start making, have an amount that you are keeping aside for long term when it's going to do more bullish numbers as well. Because each of these programs and these protocols have stages that are going to thrive. And now, when you look at it, okay, what are the metrics that made this other one succeed very well? And when you see those metrics here, you know, okay, this is definitely should thrive as well with the constant updates and the innovations. Because one of the narratives that we definitely make a lot of people rich in the bull run is the AI narrative. And these guys are already there in the AI narrative and merging it with social fire in a way that many platforms are still trying to do or are still struggling to do is quite very, very, very unique as well. This is the first time I am actually bringing out something like this to you guys, because there are a lot of, should I say, when there's a lot of copycat, a lot of stuffs out there, but when I know that this thing looks very solid, looks legit and amazing, I ready that okay, this is something that is good and quality that could literally provide us to make money from it as well. There's a platform which I think I talked about. Was it in 2021 into 2022? I was 2022. Repeated. I talked about it about 3, 4, 5 times or so, which was PokerStream. PokerStream has not even launched, but they're offering a value whereby you can make money from streaming and all that also. And there are many of you who join those platforms and have been making money from watching videos of those platforms. And only about few persons that actually came into my DM to thank me Even some persons are actually moderators or whatever on the platforms as well. Only few persons actually came to thank me, but I still see many persons who I know from the House of a community who are in that platform. Some are making money every week just from watching videos and all that. And I did that a couple of times. I think in 2022 I shared that information. So this information I'm sharing now is even bigger than poker stream as well, and we give that huge advantage as well. So you want to be able to benefit from it and maximize it, especially those of you who are always sleeping on social media. You're sleeping on social media and you're not making anything out of it. This is going to be a chance for you to see an opportunity in a stream. This is like a blue ocean that can literally benefit you very, 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 very well. If you guys are hearing me and what I'm saying is making sense to you, and you are enjoying and liking what I'm saying, I want you to type the word yes. Type the word yes if you can hear me. Okay, I'm coming. Let me quickly share the screen for the winners of the giveaway for today. So today's winners, we have Dominion Temi. Dominion Temi as number one. He's he had about 114 referrals. So Dominion Temi, if you're here, drop a comment and send me a message on WhatsApp to claim your cash reward of 30,000 naira. We had the second person is here. It's got Mufutau. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well, but it's got Mufutau, Mufutau, kind of or so, with about 109 persons. So you want to send me a DM as well, so you can claim yours. You can drop a comment if you are the person. So basically, I could spot you in the comment section as well. Then we had the third and fourth position had a tie. They had a tie, which is is funny because with the Shalom Ola, Shalom Ola has a tie with Anthony UC. So if Anthony UC and Shalom Ola has ties of 77 and 77 as well for day two, that means both of you will be credited. I think what is going to happen is, since I'm going to be giving, so instead of giving Anthony, which is the third 30, and Shalom 10, both of you had a tie. So both of you are in the same position. So we're going to give Anthony, you're going to give 20,000 to Anthony, give Shalom Ola 20,000 as well. So that is going to be the position. So Dominant Temi giving 30,000, Mofut High 30,000, Anthony 20,000, Shalom Ola 20,000. So both of you, these are the winners of the 100K for tomorrow. And now, I said every 1 p.m. the the system automatically resets the dashboard, and the new day push begins. Like on 1 p.m. today, day three have started already. By 1 p.m. tomorrow, day three ends. So by 1 p.m. tomorrow, the winners of tomorrow will be picked as well. And there's no limit to how many times you can be a winner as well. So those who are putting in the effort and those who are just sharing it, which is very, very simple, just create the link with the bots and just share it to as many persons as possible. As they join in, it counts in for you, and then you definitely get rewarded as well. You are being among the people. So we have the three, we have the four, we have the five, the six. Between yesterday and now, we've given over 200,000 already. This, apart from even the for the referral, we've given like 100,000. Then about 100,000 for people who had some issues and serious cases, which we're going to post about that later. And then now we're going to give these guys 100K for today, and tomorrow we're giving out 100K every single day as well. So we'll just be giving out a lot. So what you want to do is, you want to be able to join in this meeting, look at the information I'm giving you, and this is an information that most people pay for, and most people teach people, pay, charge a particular amount and pay for. This is what I'm giving you guys for free to make money from as well. So what you have to do is, like I said, I'm on the other side. I'm making whole lot of money from cryptos. I'm making money from life and living life, and there's so much money that can be made. There's no limit to how much money that you can make. And what you want to do is that you want to be on that side. You want to be on the winning side. And being on the winning side, it all has to do with what you're doing. Are you everywhere and nowhere, or somewhere and making the right money? So if you're here on this session, you're here on this live session, you're in the golden place, you're in the right place, hearing the right things at the right time from the right person, and all you just have to do is to learn how to take the right actions as well. So That is basically what we are doing. Tomorrow's live session, like I told you guys, yesterday was great. Today is super amazing because I give a different high information. Now, today is awesome. Today is amazing. Next tomorrow will be bigger, will be awesome. Tomorrow is going to be awesome as well. Next thing like that. Different informations will be given, different value will be given, and you will be able to do what you should do. So I said you miscounted yesterday, and I was supposed to be the fourth person. When I actually checked it, I did not actually miscount. It was the timing of the timing it was captured. I think the what's it called? The wins for you, who is the fourth person, was the screenshot you sent came after the capture has been taken. The capture takes place at 1 p.m. GMT plus one. But like I said, however, despite the fact that the capture took you early and you didn't get that, I will still send this particular person a reward. I don't even know who the person is. I think I'm going to still send this particular person a reward. So what you want to do is you just send me your account details. So I'll send something for you as well. So but it actually was right. The yesterday's actually was actually right because I think it was miscounted. The capturing took place. You got 79 after the capturing had taken place as well. So that is basically what it is. It is what it is. Bye for now, guys. See you soon. We always say something in the house of God. We say that we are helped of God. We are impacted with knowledge. We are driven by vision, and we are accelerated by grace. That is what we do, and that is how we roll. We keep winning. Okay, guys, if the student be ready, the Shifu appears. And if the Shifu appears, what happens? The student prevails at all time. Bye for now. So if you're among the winners, reach out to me on WhatsApp, drop your details, and so you can get credited tonight ASAP as well. Once you're credited, you make a post on either Twitter or Facebook tagging the House of Wealth and then Shifuwealth as well that you received your funds as well. You can see most of the people who received yesterday on Twitter as well. When I retweeted, I think the House of Wealth also retweeted as well. Bye for now, guys. See you.